Dillen leather drawstring in black Sierra leather trim. You notice anything different about this bag? If you guessed added hardware, you win. You don't win anything though. I'm glad you clicked on the page. So, we know and love this bag, right? I'm obsessed with Florentine, but whenever I take a pause from my Florentine, I go over to my Dillen or Pebble leather or all-weather leather, and I pretty much only really have them in black when they're not Florentine. I have like 2 other ones, but this is my babies. So, yes, I added about almost 4 inches of a strap drop and some hardware. So what this is an extra hook. Here you go. That's it. You guys know I love hardware on the bag. That's why I love the Courtney so much, because I love that chunky hardware. I didn't have any issues with this bag. I didn't need to add this extra hardware on there. I definitely didn't need to. It makes the bag heavier for sure. But I didn't need to. It didn't need it. It was just pretty. But I was sitting there looking at my, I bought these to add to some other bags that the strap wasn't long enough. And I use them whenever I carry those bags. And I just bought 3 of them. When I was just sitting there looking at them the other day, and I looked at the O-rings and stuff, and I know that this strap is detachable, but you have to completely unbuckle everything and take it off. But I knew that that made for the ability to take it completely off and then slide these off if I needed to, and then just kind of loop it back through here. But instead I just looped it through here. So that's the only difference. It's not going to damage the bag in any way, because this, when it was looped through, it was just looped through this D-ring here, but completely detached it, unraveled it, hooked these on, and then just re-strung it through the O-rings instead of the D-rings that's on there. And so if you like it, I know you like it because it's gorgeous. It just makes it obviously look more expensive and look more old worldish, as they say on QVC, and it just makes it look even more I don't know, not so much style. It's definitely stylish to us, but it makes it look more of a classic look. And when I first bought this bag, I really wanted the all-weather leather one, but when I looked at the details, all-weather leather does not have Sierra trim on the bottom or the top here. It's beautiful. It still has this Sierra leather line on the side, and it has, of course, a leather patch. But this one has more Sierra leather trim. And when I do these bags, as opposed to my Florentine, I want you to see a lot of the Sierra leather trim. Otherwise, it's kind of just plain. So this is the only thing that can pull me away from Florentine for any amount of time. And then, of course, this one, Dillen leather, they have the brushed gold hardware already, which is a little bit different and probably less heavier than, not as heavy as the actual brass. So yeah, so it matches perfectly. Slight difference in color of the solid brass here and then the brushed gold. But this is a swivel, has a swivel on it here, opens up, and then of course now it makes it like 100% detachable in a real quick way. Not that I would ever have a need to take it off, but maybe I'd want to put this on another bag and make another one of my bags a shoulder bag that I can now do it really easily. But it's just like the Courtney. There's really no point in taking off the strap of the Courtney, which is cool to be able to. And it looks, the hardware itself is really nice and chunky looking. You know I love the hardware. So the size of this, to compare it, I should have had one with me, but it's a little bit bigger than, I'm gonna go grab one. It's a little bit bigger than the straps on our satchels. So let me go grab one real quick. I'll let you look at that while I give head and grab one of my other satchels and just show you the size difference in the average Clayton satchel buckle as well as all of my other larger Florentine satchels. So that's the satchel on her, which is the same size as all of our other satchels. So there is the original Florentine satchel, Clayton satchel hook, and that's the size of the one that I added. You wonder where I got this from, right? I didn't even say. I got these from Home Depot. I think they were $2.99 or $3.99 at the most. And they must have been $2.99 because I got 3 of them. This was years ago. I was actually trying to make a strap for another one of my bags, and I bought these and just it didn't work out. But I kept them because I could just attach them to my other straps if I need to make them longer. For example, the Florentine pocket satchel. For some reason, that strap as a crossbody just is not long enough, as well as this one. The strap, when I wear this bag crossbody, this strap is not long enough. So I just basically I would hook this onto here and just double it up. You know, make it heavy, but excuse me, it gave me the extra few inches that I needed. So yeah, what do you guys think? Different? It definitely just, I don't know, adds more flavor to the bag. And, you know, I don't care about weight. And then I added this on there because, I don't know, it's just beautiful. And this right here, this is a tassel I got this for $20 at the Dooney outlet. This is my best purchase in the last 12 months. It goes on anytime I carry a black Florentine bag that doesn't already have tassels. It goes on here. Anytime I carry my black Dillen bag or my other black pebble leather bag, I put this on there. And this one matches really, really good because the inside of the tassel is, I don't know what it's made of, but it's, you know, closer to the same color of the Sierra leather trim. And I love the Sierra leather trim. I call this my mom bag because when this style came out and was like really, really popular as far as a handbag, it was when my mom was my age. So that's why I call it my mom bag. It's also my mom bag because I have kids and it holds a lot of stuff, and it doesn't get, it won't get spots and it won't get dirty. So I can take this one to the movie theater with buttery popcorn, to the park, and not worry about it getting dirty. And another reason why it's my mom bag is because I don't think anybody under 20 years old would carry this. Under 25, really. So, I mean, they have kids too, but it's just not their style. As I'm getting older and maturing in my style, and I'm becoming, you know, well, I've been a mom for 8 years, but almost 9 years. I'm just more accepting just my age and just being a mom and kind of loving that. So this is my mom bag because it just looks like something your mom carries or your grandma. My grandmother would have loved this bag. Should have been so proud of me. So it just makes me think of being older and more mature. Because I would have carried this at 25. But that's me. Not the average 25-year-old wouldn't carry too much this style. If they do, and if you see them with it, just say, look, girl, you are classy. You ain't even got to tell them why. Just, you know, you exude class. Because that is classy. You know. So anyway, that was my video just to show you the hardware. I should have showed you this with the full body shot. Maybe I'll do a little mod shot later when I get dressed and go downstairs. But I just had to show you this today. Home Depot, I believe $2.99, maybe $3.49 or something like that. It's just cute. It's just cute. And then, of course, I said it does give you about 4 extra inches in strap drop. So normally I like a long strap, and I usually have my setting. Without those buckles, I have my setting on the longest one. But because of the extra length it gives you, now I have it on the one here. And then you're going to have to use, this is not the original one that came with it. The original one actually broke a while back. So this is one from another bag. But you kind of have to make these kind of bunched together because you're going to have this extra strap kind of hanging down and flopping everywhere, and we don't want that. So if you need another one, you can. If you got other bags, try to get it off the other bags. Mine broke, but you're gonna have to secure this down because you're gonna have all this extra strap hanging there. But yeah, I love it. I'm probably not gonna come out of this bag for like 2 weeks now. It just looks so good. And you know, and it's funny that I call it a mom bag because I when I take my kids to school, first day of school, or go to meetings and stuff, I think about the bag I'm carrying. You know, it sends a message to, you know, the administration, the teachers, the staff. You know what I mean? How the mom looks and carries herself. Sometimes the way they treat your child, to be honest with you guys. We know how it is. It's not always like that, but you want to send you know, a good, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, first impressions too, because it was a new school. So I said, what bag am I going to wear? I want to wear a bag that's nice, but not too overly in your face. Yes, I'm here, but just something that says she's got class. Okay, not necessarily style, but I want them to see that I got class. And they treat your kids differently. Parents that don't come up to the school at all, the teachers, you know, sometimes they're not naturally, you know, they're gonna, I don't know, I don't want to offend anybody, but it's just how it is. My grandmother used to come to school sometimes, and she would come up there and make her presence felt. And I felt the difference after they met her and after they met my parents. They knew that I was to be taken seriously. That's just what it is. So I wanted to choose a bag that was that. And this was it. It wasn't overly in your face. It wasn't, I'm too, you know, my priorities are my bags. My priorities are my children. But I want you to see that I also have class and style. And I would be the same with my children. You guys, I'm not the best with, you know, choosing the proper words to say what I'm trying to say, but I think you understand my point. This was the one I chose because this is my mom bag. It says I'm mature and I'm classy, but I'm not overly trying to tell you, you know, this is who I am. So that one. And sometimes we are trying to do that. You know it. But this time, this was the one that I chose. And I love her. And I'm so glad that I got the buckles on there. That is just, yes, honey. Anyway, you guys have any questions? I don't know the measurements of this, but I showed you the comparison with the other strap. If you have any questions, or if you've done the same thing with other bags or any other ideas how to do this, let me know. I hope to see this more often. I hope that you guys like really like it and you do it yourself, because it's gonna set us, it's gonna these bags already set us apart from everybody else, but I think it's so cute, and it's nice to be able to have some versatility. And I do need you guys, I appreciate you guys so much for not just making it a one loop or one piece of a strap. You made it the loop, and it gives us so much versatility to make these bags uniquely ours, and you know, whatever we want to do with them. So I'm going on 13 minutes. I'm going to stop now. So you guys have a great day. Bye.